Okay. All right, everyone. I'm here with another championship transformation. We have another client that absolutely crushed the challenge, but I'm going to let her introduce her to you all. What is your name?
My name is Ashley Quinn.
And how old are you, Ashley?
36.
Cool. And what do you do for work?
Stay-at-home mom.
Stay-at-home mom. Now, what was your fitness or health like before joining us? Joining the challenge?
It was hit and miss. Sometimes I would stay motivated enough to work out at home, but most times not. My diet was okay, but obviously I never ate vegetables, so not great. But then since doing the challenge, it was much better because I was staying motivated and consistent with both the diet and the workouts.
Got it. So I want to touch on the stay-at-home mom job, because it is a full-time job and it's very tough to have your job and your workout at the same place. I'm sure. Was that a big challenge for you? Yeah,
it was, because the kids obviously want to spend time with me. So, but then I would get discouraged because I was always like go big or go home. So if I couldn't complete my workout, I would feel guilty. Mm-hmm. And then I would kind of just end up giving up. And I know that was the wrong way to think, but that's how it was. Because I would just get so distracted, like, mommy, I need this, mommy, I need that. So I'd have to stop. And then eventually I'm like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah, I can't imagine. Tons of distraction. I have kids myself, so there's no way I could work out with them. They jump on top of you, keep asking you stuff. And it's probably even worse for moms. But dieting, have you tried did you try any diets in the past? And why do you think they didn't work for you?
I did. I tried keto for a bit. That was okay. And then I did regular diets in general. It's hard for me to stick with it because I hate vegetables. Okay. So that's the most difficult part, probably.
Got it. So I know you mentioned you've tried these diets. It was tough for you to work out. Why do you think you weren't successful in maybe finding something that helped you with your fitness and health goals?
So I didn't have enough motivation before. When I joined the challenge, I always had the coach checking in with me. So that way it kept me on track. Whereas at home, I have no one to check in on me but myself. And obviously I was putting the kids before myself, so I wasn't checking in on myself. Yes.
So you lacked the accountability. That's why you weren't successful. Because you were busy keeping your kids accountable.
Yes, exactly.
I always use the analogy, every night I still have to remind my kids to brush their teeth. And then, and we as adults think, hey, I could just read a fitness diet and be like, I can change my diet.
Yeah.
So someone needs to stay accountable. So before joining the challenge, what was your weight and body fat like? Where were they at?
I think it was 154.8, my weight. And the body fat, I think, was 38.1 or 38.3. And now it's gone down to as low as 35.7. And my weight was down to 139, but then I got sick. So it went up a couple more pounds.
Still amazing. So 14 is 15 pounds with 3% body fat. Talk to me a little bit more about before, though. When you weighed 158, 55 pounds and around close to 40% body fat, how was clothes fitting for you?
Uncomfortable. Yeah. Everything was tight and I don't know, everything's uncomfortable. I have to wear leggings all the time. Now I'm sure I could wear things other than leggings. I'm so used to just living in leggings, but that's my life. Yeah.
And you kind of don't notice it, right? Because you're wearing leggings all the time, so they stretch. Yeah. Until the point where your jogging pants become tight and feel like leggings. Then you got to do something.
How I know that it did change though is I bought myself a pair of Lululemon joggers. And when I first started the challenge, they were a little bit tight. And a month later, literally just 4 weeks, it fit perfectly.
Nice. Congratulations. Before the challenge though, because you never were able to work out consistently, how was your energy levels or strength levels before working out with us?
I honestly don't really know because I didn't really have anything to compare it to. My energy levels to me didn't seem too bad, but I was kind of a robot, because I didn't sleep for 8 years with the kids, and it was wake up, take care of the kids, just routine. So I didn't really notice energy levels.
Got it. Because you just kind of ran on autopilot.
Yeah, autopilot, exactly.
Okay. Now, I mean, you've been doing this stay-at-home thing for a while, like the last few years, your health kind of suffered from it. It's been yo-yoing up or down. How did that kind of make you feel emotionally?
Um, it was hard, I guess, because you have this vision of yourself, you know, and my vision of myself was 8 years ago when I was skinny and I looked great. So it's depressing to see how much weight I gained throughout the years,
Mhm.
because I was home with the kids. So yeah, like we would go out, but I wasn't burning enough regular like day-to-day calories. It was mostly hanging around the house, going to the playground, that kind of stuff.
Right. Right. So not an yeah, I mean, you're so busy taking care of your kids that you didn't have the opportunity to refocus onto yourself.
Exactly.
But fast forward, we're done the challenge. You've dropped over close to 15 pounds, 3% body fat. You talked a little bit about clothes fitting great. How do you feel now emotionally?
Much better. I still have a long way to go, but I'm on the right path. I'm close to reaching my goal. So I'm over halfway to my goal because my goal is about 130. Um, so I don't know. I feel much better because I know that it's attainable now.
Yeah, it's amazing. You're down 15 pounds. You started to focus on yourself. What do you think was, and I know you touched on it before, that you were missing a coach kind of holding you accountable. Do you feel like that was the only thing missing, and the reason why you weren't able to be successful in the past?
That's definitely the main thing. Because like realistically, I knew what I'm supposed to eat. I knew how many calories, but because I didn't have someone to hold me accountable, I just kind of like, I guess I didn't care enough. But when I had the coach being like, hey, like check in, it made me be like, okay, I have to do this, you know? And I think that was the most important thing. I needed someone to be on my case about getting my things done.
Absolutely. What's one thing that surprised you about the challenge?
I'm surprised that I actually enjoyed attending the classes.
Good.
I didn't think I would, but I love it.
Awesome. So that was going to be my next question. What do you enjoy most about the workouts?
The classes, I love that there's like a sense of community. And the coaches are all really understanding and caring. The girls are great. Like there's guys too, but I usually go during classes with mainly women.
Yeah.
So everyone is great, and then everyone's supportive. So I love the whole atmosphere.
Good, good. And you touched on you not eating enough veggies. It sounds like that's improved a bit, but what are some of the things you learned from the nutrition plan, or now have done better at now that you've gone through it?
So now that I've gone through it, I'm better at trying to get in my vegetables. During the 6-week challenge, I got it in all the time, but since then it's like hit or miss. But I'm learning to incorporate more spices into my foods.
Good.
So yeah, it's getting better.
Good, good. So there's some improvement, which is good, long-term wise, at least. Good. Now, Ashley, I get the opportunity to chat with you because I think I was the one who signed you up on the challenge.
You did, yes.
And you probably sat there a little skeptical before joining, maybe, or maybe not.
A little bit.
Okay. What would you say to somebody sitting there as well, and they're deciding on whether or not to do the challenge? What would you say to somebody?
I would tell them that it's time to invest in yourself, because it is an investment, obviously. But it's an important investment. Like literally, at first I was like nervous. I'm like, oh, it's a lot of money to be putting out in case I decide not to go. Like I told you before, I decided not to go to the gym after paying for it. So I was like, maybe I'm just losing money again. But with the whole atmosphere, it's worth it. Like you need to invest in yourself and give yourself a better future, you know? Like the first 3 weeks I was like glowing because I was so happy with my decision. It's totally worth it.
Love it. Thank you, Ashley. That was awesome. Do you have anything else to say? Any other class comments?
Just you should go for it and put your all into it, because then you'll be, after the 6 weeks, like if it's for the challenge, after the 6 weeks, it'll be worth it.
Love the message. Now, I always say this, like the true transfer, I mean, aside from the 15 pounds weight loss, the loss in body fat, clothes fitting better, you're feeling awesome. Aside from that, I think the true transformation is a mental one. You've gone from someone who maybe has not cared as much about their fitness to someone who now is a fit person, and you've changed that identity, and that's really the true transformation. So congratulations on that, Ashley.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing your story.
No problem. Take care.
Bye.
Okay, bye.